I'm super, super, super excited today, and we have my inspiration, when I met Joseph sir, I was so inspired with his journey, and I wanted to invite him on his podcast, and I wanted to share his journey to the world. And thank you so much, sir, for joining me today. And viewers, when you hear Joseph sir's story, you'll definitely get goosebumps and few aha moments. And sir, I met. It's been few months. I connected with Joseph sir through a common group, and ever since the amount of work he's doing and the impact he's creating in the world, so inspired. Sir is a gold medalist from Naval Academy, Kochi, and served in aircraft services INS Vikrant, and completed a submarine training and chief engineer of Indian Naval Fleet Tanker. And he is the consultant for supply chain and warehousing, and coach and mentor for technology and also health enthusiast. I mean, the amount of things he does, the stairs he climbs, and the trekking he does, you will be like, wow, I want to be part of Joseph sir's community. That is the you will definitely feel that way. Welcome so much, sir. Thank you so much for accepting. And
Thank you.
I mean, in spite of your busy schedule, thank you so much for joining me today. And I want you to share your journey to the world. And yes, go ahead, sir, please. Yeah.
Okay, I come from a normal middle class family, a family of five children, all boys, and my father was the only earning member. And all boys, my mother was there to handle us, and one lady handling five boys. You know what tough lady she was. And then I'm the fourth of the brood, and we had a huge circle of friends. We used to be home, and we had a lovely childhood and growing up. A lot of memories, not much of money, but the way we lived our life, we lived a life of satisfaction. Whatever we did, whether we played or whether we went on a trip or whether we fought with each other, everything was in good sense. And our growing up, I really love those younger days. I still have my childhood friends. I still maintain very nice relationship with my childhood friends. Some of them are my cousins also, and we still share. Maybe after 60 odd years also, we are very good friends. And that's one beautiful thing that life has offered to us, to pick up such nice relationship all along the way and cherish them.
Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Now, was it always your dream to join forces and naval? How is that
Okay.
journey?
I also come from a defense background. My
Mm-hmm.
father was in the Indian Royal Air Force.
Wow.
He was a pilot, and
Mm-hmm.
he flew in the first Independence Day. And that gives a
Wow.
lot of pride to me. Probably I carried those genes within me, and
Mm-hmm.
I decided he was in the air, so
Mm-hmm.
I decided to go underwater and join the Navy and volunteered for the submarine arm. Uh, it was a great inspiration for me to be in the to have joined the submarine arm and served this country for 24 long years. I just want to tell you
Yes,
how
sir.
life on board the submarine is, which made me strong, which
Mm-hmm.
made me resilient, and which made me what I am today.
Mm-hmm.
It's from the quotation of Winston Churchill, Sir Winston Churchill, who was the British Prime Minister during the Second World War.
Yes, sir.
He said, of all the men in the armed forces,
Mm-hmm.
that there is none that faces greater risks and endures perils like the submarine arm.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been through the toughest of situations,
Mm-hmm.
both physically and mentally. And so that's how I built my mental and physical toughness.
So I'm
It's
just curious to
challenge.
know, amazing, sir. I'm just curious to know that, I mean, sorry, my knowledge is very limited. I know Army, Navy, Naval, and Air Force, but to be part of the submarine, it was always like, anything challenging I want to do. Was that your, that was your calling? I mean, that's the reason you
I
chose.
was I was always up for adventure. And
Mm,
submarining is just basic adventure. To sail the sea on
mm,
the surface is great,
mm,
but
mm,
to sail the sea underwater and explore the underwater world is a
mm.
totally different thing. And I just loved my years in the submarine. Yes, it was tough,
It was tough.
but then it was a way of life for us. And still, I have amazing friends, both juniors and seniors, who we share a lot of camaraderie and share a lot of bonhomie between us, even today.
Wow, amazing, sir, amazing. Now, total, how many years you have experienced on the submarine, and what is?
I joined the Navy in 1983, and
Hmm.
after my initial training of becoming a marine engineer,
Yes.
I volunteered for the Submarinam. Submarinam is a voluntary service,
Huh.
and we have to go through a series of tests. And
Hmm.
unless you pass those tests, we cannot join this Submarinam. It's a very tough test, and we go through it. I happened to pass it, and I joined the elite arm, I would say.
Wow. Now, how do you feel, sir? I know I had been on a tour in Europe, and there was a not a model, actual submarine, which was like a tour. We could
Okay.
go get in and see the small, tiny places.
Yeah.
Once you, how many, like at a stretch, how many days you have to spend? I mean, is there a particular duration, 3 months,
Yeah.
6 months, like that? Or?
Yes, yes. Actually, the general surface ships sail for a few days, maybe
Mhm,
5 days, 10 days, 15 days.
mhm,
But the conventional submarines are designed to sail for 60 days
mhm,
without any help
mm.
anywhere. We are self-sustaining for 60 days. That's how we are designed. And it's a great thing. But one thing I wanted to add on to what you said you had seen a submarine, actual submarine
Yes, sir.
abroad from there.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you, our country is so beautiful and so rich in
Mm,
all these aspects, whether it is nature or technology. And
mm,
we always keep saying, I saw this in Europe, I saw this in Singapore. But we have the first submarine museum
mm,
in Asia
mm.
in which I sailed. It's my submarine, which has been made as a
Oh,
museum in Vishakhapatnam. It is there.
okay,
And
sir. The next,
anyone is, it's open to the public, and it's a wonderful experience to just walk through the submarine and
mm,
experience a submarine life.
yeah,
It's still there.
I think I'll make it my next list when I make a plan to
You
travel,
must,
and
you must, you
definitely, sir.
must. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the information. I will do that. Now, when you like out when you are out of the submarine and you come on the land, and I mean, you feel the huge difference, or you think, what is the, or both are best, or what is it for you, sir?
Actually, the submarine is a total different world
Yeah.
because once we go out to submarine,
Mm,
go out to sea in the
mm,
submarine.
mm,
Every ship generally, a normal ship goes to sail to sea
mm,
for exercises or anything. But
mm,
whenever a submarine sails out,
mm,
actually it sails out for war. We are
mm,
fully equipped and we
mm,
can be told at any time to go
mm,
to any place and
mm,
take up a position and do whatever action that we are supposed to be taking. So our one of the strategy of a submarine is its stealth.
mm,
The enemy does not know where we are
mm,
and
mm,
when we will arrive. So
mm.
that is the surprise factor of the submarine,
Wow,
the
amazing,
golden
amazing.
advantage of that. So
Mm.
we have had wonderful times, and the world in a submarine is about 60 to 70 of us live in a very small, confined space for
Yeah.
days together. We
Mm.
actually breathe on each other's neck.
Mm.
And
Breathe.
And okay, you might be saying, what about your hygiene, your health,
Mm,
bath and all that? We don't have bath on board the submarine. At least the older submarines, the newer ones have a facility of bathing,
mm,
but the older ones did not have. And we are
mm,
not supposed to shave on
mm,
board the submarine because it will choke the valves.
mm,
So all of us
mm,
grow our beard, we become old for 30 days. And before we come and get back to our families, when we come back to the shore,
mm,
our submarine surfaces, and then we all come up and then
mm,
we have a bath, then we shave ourselves, make ourselves fresh and
mm.
come out. Otherwise, probably when we go home, our families also would not recognize us with all the beard
That's
and things.
now you are coaching your journey transition from naval and the challenges you faced, and from there now you took it up. How you overcome that? I want you to share that. Share that.
So, I want to tell you after this wonderful journey in the submarine arm,
Mm,
24 years,
mm,
uh, I left the Navy in 2006 on a voluntary basis
mm,
because everybody in the submarine arm or in the Navy for that matter cannot go to the highest post.
mm,
So we leave at various stages.
mm,
Uh, uh, so I happened to leave after 24 years and I jumped onto the corporate sector
mm,
and I went on to embrace warehousing, supply chain and warehousing. I
mhm,
joined a German company, one of the
mhm,
best companies in the world,
mhm,
headquartered in Bangalore
mhm,
for Asia.
mhm,
So I was there for 2 years and it gave me a huge opening to the corporate sector. And I actually learned the nuts and bolts of warehousing when I was there.
mhm,
And it gave me a huge fillip and a confidence to bring in the best in the world to India uh, for warehousing. We did some of the best projects in the world in India,
mhm.
and we are still continuing.
Very nice. So
For
happy to hear.
example,
Mm,
we did automated warehouses. For Asian Paints, I did 5 warehouses,
mhm,
4 warehouses, sorry, 4 at various locations. And it is a totally automated warehouse wherein if a man enters into the warehouse,
mm,
the whole system will shut down for safety.
mm,
And
mm,
there is not a single lamp inside the warehouse
mm.
because robots don't require light.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
beautiful thing. The whole
Mm,
warehouse is automated and you could operate it from anywhere in the world. Whatever you
um,
want, you can see. And we brought in such technology into India. And
Amazing, amazing. I mean, I have read so many articles and news about like the future of warehousing, because all the companies like Amazon and Flipkart and Myntra and so many, I mean, there's a huge, huge, huge demand for warehouse in future, because no longer, I mean, majority already, at least 90% of the time I buy everything online. So it is somewhere in the warehouse and it comes to me, I know. So that's a very good. But how did it start, sir? Must have been something where like I'm just curious to know what made you uh, start this journey of learning how to set up a warehouse, and what was that one
so
moment? Yeah.
since I left the Navy, I had to take up another job to support my
Mm,
family. Both
mm,
my children were in college, they
mm,
were pursuing their higher studies,
mm,
and I had to take up another job. It
mm.
so happened that this particular job opened up for me, and
Okay.
I jumped into it
Yeah.
because I was qualified.
Mm,
The platform was already done, and
mm.
from there I was just about to launch myself because the Navy had prepared me to take on anything, any
Absolutely.
leadership role I could take,
Yeah. That,
any new projects I could take because I handled very huge projects when I was in the Navy. And it gave me a lot of confidence in planning, in
mm,
organizing, in staffing, in HR, in executing and
mm,
pushing through a project at various levels. So I was confident enough that wherever I go, I will be of value to that place. And so it happened that I joined this particular company in Bangalore, based in Bangalore. It's
Mm,
still one of the best companies. And this
mm,
year also it has been awarded the best supply chain consulting company in India. It's,
fantastic.
uh,
So if somebody wants to reach out, or say somebody wants to set up their own warehousing warehouse.
yes, yes.
No.
In fact, warehousing is my bread and butter.
Mhm.
So warehousing comes from here for me.
Mm,
Coaching comes
mm,
from here, from my
right.
heart.
Yeah. So
So uh, uh, both are hand in hand, and I'm doing both of them.
okay.
And I do it at my own pace.
Mm,
And it's wonderful to be enjoying the journey, both the journeys. I really love. Yes, if anybody wants to reach out and make a warehouse,
yeah.
that's one of the things which I generally promote.
Mhm,
If you have land and if you want to convert that land which is not generating revenue for you,
mm,
I would be able to set up a warehouse there
mm.
and make it a revenue generating uh, warehouse, not for 1 year or 2 year, for generation.
For
I set
generation.
up warehouses like this
Mm.
for various people across India. That's my job.
Yeah. So all the people, all the viewers who are listening to Joseph sir. So if you have a vacant land and if it's not giving, I mean, it's appreciating, but right now it's not giving any value, then please connect with Joseph sir. He will give amazing solutions on how to, for generations, you heard, right?
Yes.
Generations, how to make money. Like I stay in Bangalore and just near my house, probably it is just 50, 80 sites, sir. And then they just made a small fence and they have made some parking lots and then generating revenue. So I think it's a different world what we are living in, and it's a huge, huge demand for warehousing because the way the supply chain has changed. It's no longer you walk into the. I mean, you do that just for fun or you want to really touch and feel the product, but otherwise, majority is all. I think the future of warehousing is a really a bright I can say.
I want to
So
add saying that I was fortunate to have been associated with the Reliance
mm,
for setting up the Reliance Retail way back
mm,
in 2007 and
mm,
made 53 warehouses for them
wow.
across India. And it's still going on. And then later on, I went on to make warehouses for Asian Paints, then Reddington, HUL, Future Group, Amazon, Flipkart, whole lot of people. And it's a beautiful journey. And I'm still loving the journey. And I
Amazing,
want to
amazing.
contribute at a higher level uh, for to take this warehousing of our country to a higher level in the next few years.
Amazing, sir. So basically, any vacant land which is not giving any returns, just you can earn so much with sir's ideas. That's what I can. Amazing, amazing. Now, I want to know about uh, after 20 years in your naval. There, it's a routine. You have to wake up. You have to have a discipline. You have to the whole that's and after before and after now you are into coaching and setting up warehousing. So how is your routine now and how is your day? Like I want to know, and everybody is also curious to know.
Actually, I want to tell you
Mm,
uh, uh, one of the reasons why I got into this coaching was because
mm,
of my own health.
mm,
So before 2018,
mm,
I want to say what was my health condition. And I will also say what is my health condition today.
mm.
Uh, in 2018, I was diagnosed with a heart problem. And I went for a checkup and doctor said you have to come back and get a stent put. So I said, incidentally, my daughter is also a doctor and she's a medical specialist. So I went to her hospital. They said, we'll do an angiogram And so I accepted. When they did the angiogram, as usually it happens, they said there's one block which is about 95% and it has to be done now. And I could hear the murmur behind, and my wife in tears saying, "Doctor, you have to save my husband's life."
Mm.
I was laid in the OT. My daughter was also there.
Mm.
Then the doctor came and fitted a stent and discharged me after a couple of days. But that was the starting point. They also found out I was diabetic,
Mm.
type 2 diabetes at that time.
Mm.
And much before that, in 2018, I'm sorry, this happened in 2018.
Mm.
I was diagnosed with acute bronchial asthma in 2008.
Mm.
One, I would say, because of my submarine living conditions were not that very good.
Mm.
The fumes and the gases and the acid vapor that we
Mm.
breathe,
Mm.
it took a toll on my lungs. And I was diagnosed with asthma,
Mm.
bronchial asthma, and I used to carry a puff
Mm.
24/7. I won't know when it would attack me or when that incident would happen. That something would trigger it suddenly.
Mm. Mm.
And throat, I used to be with that puff.
Mm.
Anytime I can use it. So
Mm.
I also had a thyroid problem. Then I had acute sinusitis and allergy. I used to sneeze a lot. Even somebody use a perfume, which is I don't like, I will start sneezing. And skin ailments and things like that. And I was also overweight at 90 kg. When in the Navy, I used to keep my weight. But after I left the Navy, with good food, good regular food at home and things like that, I happened to put on weight. And for all these ailments, doctor said you have to take medicines throughout your life. For your stent, you have to take medicine throughout your life. For your diabetes, you have to take medicine morning, afternoon, and evening. Otherwise, it will not subside. Subside though, you won't be able to control it. And for my thyroid or sinusitis or allergy, there was no cure. Then I took it upon myself. I said, let me find what I can do.
Mm.
So I started reading
Mm.
and I said, let me first check with my diabetes. Why is my sugar gone high? How to control it? And then I read up, and then my daughter also gave me some documents. I also have some doctor friends and doctor uh, students, I would say, in my coaching. They said, sir, it's like this. So it led a lot of material, and then said diabetes is reversible. That means
Mm.
you can reverse your diabetes. I said,
That's
wow, what if I can reverse my diabetes and stop taking medicines for my diabetes? Because taking medicine was really, really, it became a habit now.
Mm. Mm.
And to break that habit, and it's costing money also, by the way.
Yes.
So I decided, no, this is no way to handle anything. Then I found out that if you control your diet, not drastically change your diet,
Mm.
basically you reduce your consumption
Mm.
and avoid certain foods,
Mm.
including sugar, of course. Reduce it. You don't have to eliminate it.
Yeah.
Reduce it, and then slowly keep reducing. And then you have more of less of carbs and more of fiber, salads, vegetables, fruits, fresh vegetables. Uh, that was one point. What I intake. The second one was the exercise. So all the additional fat and other things that we consume goes and gets deposited as fat in various parts of the body. Now, how to reduce? They also get deposited in those tubes where our
Mm.
blood vessels. And how to reduce them is to exercise. So one of the exercise which can pull out this fat was something called anti-gravity exercise. And the easiest anti-gravity exercise is to climb stairs. So it so happened that when I'm used to walking. I used to walk daily. I said that was it. That would be enough every day walking for about half an hour to 45 minutes. But when I found that I was not able to walk during the monsoons, and how do I exercise? I can't go out for a walk. Then I said, why don't I try climbing stairs? That is also an exercise. So I slowly climbed. I could climb 2 floors. I could climb 4 floors. Slowly, slowly, I improved. And I could climb 10 floors because with a heart condition like that, I was also uh, a bit worried. I should not exert myself, climb more than that. So I by day, I kept on doing it and increased to 20, 30. This building has 30 floors.
Wow.
So then I said, it's working. I'm feeling more energetic. I'm feeling more strong. So that's how I started my stair climbing. And I continued to climb stairs. And even today, I'm climbing stairs as just to check myself, check my endurance. I said, let me see how many floors I can climb. Till today, in one go, I've climbed 200 floors.
Wow, sir. Amazing.
and
Just amazing. And
and my goal is to climb Burj Khalifa by
uh,
stairs. Burj Khalifa has 163 floors.
163 floors.
Yes. And
Whoa.
my goal is to climb that building. And
In one go.
yeah, in one go. Yes, yes.
Amazing.
Already this also I've did in one go because
Mm,
this floor is this flat is this building is got 30 floors.
30
I
floors.
climbed it 5.5 times. I think
Mm.
170 floors I climbed. And in my house in Bangalore, I have 10 floors. I
Mm.
climbed it 20 times in
So,
one shot.
so this was a
Go up,
very
come down my lift.
by lift, huh? So this was a very interesting health tip for me. I'm also into health and wellness, and I also try to. I mean, I love doing adventure and treks and so many things. So anti-gravity activity we have to do because not just simple walking. Along with that, so to take out all the deposits in your body. So this will help accelerate your overall journey of health and
Metabolic
wellness
rate.
metabolic capacity, and that's a very, because then a lot of people sir, they say, oh, I get knee pain and
Yeah. Okay, I
the
also had knee pain. I told you I had.
mm, uh,
So slowly, okay, pain is there, but slowly I did it. But today, what I would say is
mm,
my medicines for diabetes is my
mm.
climbing stairs for 15 minutes. That's
Wow,
enough.
that's enough.
That's enough. 15 minutes, I am able to climb 30 floors. You can
Mm,
climb slowly also, but 15 minutes of climbing will really help you and slowly keep increasing. When we become a bit, what should I say, lethargic,
mm.
then again things will start setting in. But the uh, joy is you will find a little bit of pain in your knees and
Mm.
sometimes your back will ache. It's all small, small things. Once you cross that, it becomes a joy.
All right. So I'm
Climbing
just
floors is a joy
joy.
for
It's
me.
a joy. Now I'm going to take. So when I do podcast, I also learn a lot. So in my house, they're all together. I think some few lot of steps. Now, is it the same results if I keep going up, down, or according to you, it has to be in one go, if possible? When I
Uh,
don't have the option to climb 30, 20
okay,
stores.
okay, I travel a lot.
Okay, sir.
So whenever I go, I stay in a hotel or stay in some other place in somebody else's house. Firstly, I see how many floors this house has got. So in the morning, as part of my thing, okay, I'll climb the stairs 5 times, six
Five times,
times,
6 times.
six, just to keep that going. See, once
Mm,
you get into the practice, now you'll start loving it. I love my stair climbing because
mm,
I do multitasking during that time. Put on my
mm,
audiobooks and
mm,
I
mm,
learn. I put on some meditation music, meditation affirmations. Then
mm,
it goes on. And I keep climbing the stairs and the meditation keeps going on. So I
mm,
won't even feel it. Now, where does the energy come? The The energy is all coming from my fat, which I've already stored.
I'm truly inspired by, and also by this
So
also this tip you shared, and I'm also going to start from today already, sir. Thank
stair
you so much for.
climbing is one thing I do, madam.
Mm, mm,
There are a few more things which I do.
mm,
I found that all people who are successful,
mhm,
they have something in common. I
mm,
read a lot of books about successful people, and
mm,
they have something in common.
mm,
They have something called a routine,
mm,
a
mm,
morning routine,
mm,
that too. And they follow it very religiously.
mm, mm.
So I also said, why shouldn't I do my routine? So I
Absolutely.
made up my own routine.
Mm, mm, mm.
Would you like to hear my routine?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
But don't be overwhelmed.
Huh.
I'm doing this routine when I'm 65 years old. I do it every day.
Okay, sir.
There are a lot of young people who may be younger than me who will be
Mm,
listening to this.
mm,
Make your own routine, and you
mm,
should do more than that. That's
mm,
what my advice to you would be.
mm,
So I get up at 4:50 in the morning every day,
mhm,
except Sundays. Sundays is my rest day.
mm,
Then I write my affirmations or gratitude for
mm,
the day.
mm,
Then I do my prayer and meditation for half an hour.
mm,
I read some religious books.
mm,
And I tell my students also to do this act. And
mm,
then at 5:30, we do a group pranayama,
mm,
just breathing for 30 minutes.
mm,
And that breathing removes all the toxicity from the body, which I would have otherwise accumulated the previous day.
mm,
And 30 minutes of that. And for about from 6 to 7, I do mentoring of my
mm,
clients. And 7 o'clock, we have another group activity called group reading. I run a reading club. So
mm,
everybody gets on Zoom and we read for 30
mm,
minutes.
mm.
All leaders are readers.
Absolutely.
So this activity, a lot of people have got amazing results by just by reading and uplifting their life. We
Mm,
do this, and then another act we do. This is also group activity. One of the yoga uh, sequences which we do is Surya Namaskar.
mm,
So I learned this Surya Namaskar from one of my coaches, and I started doing it alone. Then I said, why don't I do it as a group? So I opened it to my group,
mm,
and for the past 1.5 years or more, we have been doing Surya Namaskar every day
mm.
from 7:45 to 8:30.
Wow.
And I do 100 Surya Namaskars only every day.
And so 30 floors, 100 Surya Namaskars. So then, I mean, amazing, sir. And you are
But
65.
wait, but wait.
Mm,
So this Surya Namaskar, I feel,
mm,
is one of the best yoga asanas. It's a series of 12 positions which you do on a regular basis and you do repeatedly.
mm,
This has given me amazing confidence in myself because we started off with 10,
mm.
20, 30, and slowly rose to 200.
200. Amazing.
200 I
Mm,
can do,
mm.
but we do only 100.
Right. Amazing,
So,
sir.
the thing is that if you do something very on a daily basis, you are bound to succeed.
S-
So my routine also, with my routine, I am bound to succeed. I'm succeeding. Okay, let me finish.
Yeah.
So after this, I go to the gym, spend some time in the gym, about half an hour, not much.
Mm,
Then below the gym is the swimming pool. So I swim for half an hour daily. I swim about a kilometer or so every day. And on the way back, I climb the stairs home. I'm in the 26th floor, but the building has only 30 floors.
Only 30.
So I start my day at 5 o'clock and finish my stair climbing at 10 o'clock. Then I have my breakfast. Without
Um,
climbing my stairs, I will not have breakfast.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
So all of you, if you can make a routine for yourself, okay, this routine is small because I'm 65 only. And you'll ask me why you're doing all this. It's so difficult. It is overwhelming for me. You want to know why I'm doing this?
Yes, sir. We want
I
to know
also
why.
have a reason because there must be some reason for why people do certain things.
Absolutely, sir. Yeah.
So I am 65 today. I
Mm,
want to live to be 100.
mm,
I want to live.
mm.
When I want to live, God will definitely answer my prayer. Because if He wants to take me before that, it's up to Him.
Yeah.
But from my heart, I want to live to be 100
Mm,
and be of use to this world for 100 or maybe more years till my end. So I
mm,
told my wife, now that I've retired,
mm,
I will not stop working. I will work till I am 6 foot below the ground. So I work on a daily basis. And it's a joy to be working on a daily basis. It's not the money.
mm,
Money is a byproduct, or even not even, I don't consider money at all because money comes automatically.
mm,
Okay. My pension is enough to take care of myself and my wife.
mm,
But over and above that, when I'm giving to the world,
mm.
it gives me a lot of happiness.
Amazing, amazing, sir. From the challenges, health challenges you had, and how you took it like that as a challenge, and then now transformed yourself and transforming so many lives and impacting so many lives.
So now I'm living a life of no disease, no pain, no pills or medicines. That's my goal for myself, which I've achieved.
Amazing, amazing
And
transformation.
I say one more thing because I'm so much empowered. I refuse to fall sick.
Refuse to fall sick. That's
I don't even get a cold. I might sneeze and other things. I don't catch.
mm.
I don't know what is a headache.
So viewers, everyone listening to Joseph sir, I'm sure you're inspired. But I refuse to fall sick. Can you see the confidence? And I look at and when I see people, when I meet people, and today's generation, sir, everybody they stock up this medicine just in case I get headache, just in case I get cold, just in case I get this, and keep all this negative energy already. Ki, हाँ, मुझे, I mean, I may get and I start popping. Versus, I refuse to fall sick. This is the first time I'm hearing from someone, and my God, I'm getting.
And and the thing is that if I have to live for 100 years,
Yes,
I
sir.
can start working when I'm 90
Mm,
towards my 100th year.
mm.
I have to start working today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What I do today
Mm,
will determine how I'm there tomorrow.
absolutely.
What I do tomorrow will determine what I'll be the next 1 month, 1 year,
Mm,
2 years
mm,
from now.
mm,
So that's my life. And another thing I said, I do a lot of other outdoor activities. I swim, I cycle, I take part in a triathlon.
mm,
I December only I took part in a triathlon.
mm,
Then I do swimming in the sea for about a kilometer. I took part in a swimming competition. It's called a swimathon.
mm,
Next April, I'm going for a swimathon to Kochi for a 2 kilometer river swimming. Wherever opportunities are there for me to experience adventure, I go. So I went on a Himalayan trek. It's called
mm,
the Kashmir Great Lake Trek last year. It's a 72-kilometer high altitude trek. Generally, people above 60 don't even think of it. At 65, I did it so very nicely. I'm
amazing.
not boasting, but it's a difficult, tough challenge to be climbing hills at a very low oxygen level in the atmosphere where nothing lives. There is no living creature, no trees, no animals, no insects, no mosquitoes, no snakes, nothing is there.
Mm.
Only ice is there. But
Truly,
people,
truly, truly, truly inspired by your journey, sir. Oh, I mean, 72 kilometers high altitude. And for how long it was, sir?
7 days.
7 day. That's
We
a lot.
lived there only.
That's a
Lived
lot.
there. Okay, on the day one,
Mm,
our guide said, see here, you're going on a 7 day trek,
yeah.
and it's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough, and all of you will fall sick.
Mm,
You might get an upset tummy, you might
mm,
get a headache because of low oxygen,
mm,
you might vomit, and you will get a fever. Even I will get fever. That's what he said.
mm,
He will get fever.
mm,
But I told him, Bhaiya, jo bologe, I will not fall sick.
mm.
And I did not fall sick.
Yeah, I will not fall sick. That confidence already amazing, sir. Now,
I also want to say that, see, it's not one dimension, it's not only the physical dimension, it's the mental dimension. We
mm,
need to grow,
mm,
and it's the spiritual dimension also. Physical, mental, and spiritual. All
mm,
three. It's a triangle. Okay, some people add emotional also in this. So we need to grow in all these four dimensions.
absolutely, sir.
And if I have to grow in each of these dimensions on a daily basis, I have to allocate time, I have to allocate effort, and I have to allocate money.
Mm.
And if I'm doing it, I'll be growing. And I'm doing just that.
I mean, what majority when I hear from even my family, my friends, like time in a year, no time, no time. I
Oh,
think
I
it's
have
a
all the time in the world to do anything that I want.
exactly, sir. I mean, viewers, can you see the sir is doing so many things Joseph sir is doing, and time we do have time. We just have to manage time, and if you want to do, there is time. And all the people who have been giving these excuses, I don't have time, too busy, I think you should leave that aside and get inspired by sir's journey and his routine. Amazing. 30 floors every single day, swimming, and so many things. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing. Now I would
And the
like to,
beautiful thing is,
yeah.
everybody says there's no time.
Mm,
But uh, do you put an effort to learn something which can reduce your time?
I don't know. Mm,
Yes, I've done it. So, in fact, the other day only, as part of my leadership coaching, I teach time management skills. It's a
mm,
skill to
mm,
manage your time.
mm.
And if you can manage your time, it's beautiful. How to manage not only your time, how to balance your work, and how to balance your home life, both, and how to have what should I say, a very satisfying life, combining that. This is what I teach now.
That's so all the viewers listening to sir, I think if you want to get the best leadership coaching, and must connect with sir, and I'm sure it will transform your life, because he has 24 years in naval, and the amount of rich, the knowledge he's carrying, and now he's coaching on that scale and that level. So must connect with sir. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing. Now
Okay.
I would like to know about you are an author as well. I would like to know more about your books.
Oh, yes. So with all the knowledge that I gained, one of the thing which is very close to my heart was relationship, to help people who are having difficult relationships. So when I got the opportunity to write, the first thing I decided to write was about relationship and share my experience. So I wrote my first book. It's called The Power of Two.
Power of two. Okay.
Yes, The Power of Two. It's
Mhm.
basically for couples. And I believe that the family is the building block for any society.
Yep.
if the family is strong, it is based on rich human values that can build a stronger society. And if we can build a stronger society among ourselves, it can build a stronger state and a stronger world. So with that intention, I wrote my first book on relationship, The Power of Two. It is still available in Amazon.
Mhm.
Uh, so happened, my only aim, if it can save one marriage, I would have achieved my.
Yeah.
Yes, it
S-
not only saved one marriage in the first month itself,
Wow.
it
Mm.
saved an abortion.
Mm.
That is more touching to me. And that boy is going to be 1 year old very soon.
How nice, sir. So,
These
so.
experiences are something which are really, really profound. And you
Mm.
can't get it by doing anything else. It's just by giving
Okay.
that you receive all these things.
I'm sure your book is going to impact so many families and lives because at least the latest unfortunate trend is so many divorces. Really
Yes.
unfortunate. And within 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 year, I'm hearing so many. And I think personally, I would definitely share your book in my community and
Thank
to
you.
whoever I'm meeting, sir.
Thank you.
Because I
Thank you.
also believe relationship is one of the root cause for health, one of the root cause for your career also. I mean, if you don't have a good relationship with your team, with your boss, it's good. So very important aspect for to grow in all areas of our life. Because a relationship is bad, then the ripple effect of that, and the family gets affected. Your own health is getting affected. Amazing, I mean, book topic you've chosen, sir. Thank you so much. And the testimonials and the real this thing you shared, very nice. Within 1 month, if it has transformed, amazing thing. And I would definitely would like to grab a copy and read it myself and share with
Please.
my family members as well.
Please.
Now, I would like you to share top three messages to the world. What is the top three message to the world?
The most important thing in anybody's life is your health.
Mm,
If you can maintain good health
mm,
and great health,
mm.
you can do whatever you want, whether you want to travel, whether you want to uh, teach, whether you want, whatever you want to go on a pilgrimage,
Mm,
whatever you want to do, you can do. You want to
mm,
play games, you want to run, trek, anything is possible. But if your health is not good,
mm.
there are a lot of handicaps which come. And if the earning member of the house falls sick for whatsoever reason, and we see it in our own society that the father or the earning member falls sick and the whole family life gets disrupted, and they are willing to spend any amount of money for the person to recover. In fact, we have seen, I've also known many families going bankrupt because of certain diseases which creep into our life. So my only first and only thing that I want to tell the world is take care of your health. For this, I'm going to put a very strong words with your permission.
Yes, sure,
And
sir. Please go ahead. Yes, sir.
there is a pain that we have to pay for anything.
Mm,
If you want to exercise, there's some pain in the body. So
yes.
then thereafter you relish your good health. There's pain for everything. So everyone has a choice. You want the pain of discipline, good health, and great life, or you choose the pain of disease and laziness and comfort, or whatever you call it, and be a problem to others' lives. Everyone has a choice, and many of us choose the pain of disease. We are willing to give ourselves in the hands of the doctor and says, doctor, you puncture me wherever you want, take blood, do this, do that, anything you want. You tell me to swallow so many pills, I will swallow. If you tell me to puncture me and put medicines in my stomach before I eat, I will do it. And you will pay him also, by the way. And you want to cut me open, put that valve, put that stent, I'm ready. So a lot of us are ready for the pain of disease, but proactively, we are not willing to undergo the pain of discipline where we can do away with all this. I have done it, and I want to tell the world it's possible. I, with all my weaknesses and all my diseases, which I showed you, I've come out of that. You can also do. And I would say this is my only, what should I say? I won't say advice. My challenge to every one of you, that you choose the pain of discipline or the pain of disease. Sorry if I'm very strong, but that's a fact. There is no hiding fact.
That's a beautiful message, sir. Thank you so much for sharing. And thank you so much for joining. Everyone who is listening to sir.
I have the final thing that
Yes.
What I want to do with my life is I want to touch 1 million lives. That's my thing. And I want to work every day towards that, to give a better life, to uplift people who are going through difficulties, professionals working, people who are not able to rise above their difficulties, create that mindset, get that skill, regenerate that strength and stamina and vitality to lead a life of grit, to lead a life of determination and achieve what you want. You want a great life for your children? You have the choice. Work on it. You want to have a great life of relationship? You have a choice. Work on it. Dedicate your time, dedicate your effort, and dedicate money for each of them. And everything will grow. This is the only secret to success.
Thank you. Amazing message, sir. Very, very, very powerful message. And everyone listening to sir, I'm sure there were literally bulb on moments, and you will take action now. Now is the time. Now is the time. And just follow sir's advice. And health is wealth. Health is wealth. If you're healthy, you can achieve anything in the world, do anything you want. And that's the first thing you have to do is take care of your own health. Thank you so much, sir, for joining me today. And it was amazing to have you on my show. Thank you so much once again.
I also want to acknowledge the great service that you're doing to humanity, to bringing people out of diabetes and with your healing, and wishing you all the very best in all your endeavors. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you so much.